All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies. We are live. Another exciting conversation with the Smash Time crew. Man, I miss you guys. I miss you guys. Let me get my chair fixed. All right, all right, all right. Let's get all warmed up. All right, let's see who's in the chat. See who's in the chat. All right, we got Randy Adams, my man Randy, Scott. Let's see who else. So I'm trying some new. We upped our bandwidth because I noticed the last stream I did was kind of not that great. So I upped the bandwidth. So let's see if we can do a little bit better. So we got Scott in the chat, me the people, Jesus. I just prayed with you. Nice. Randy Adams, of course. Randy's a good dude. He's always commenting on everything. He's really a good channel supporter. Let's see. Got me in the chat. It's me. Let's see. Mike McClune. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right, man. Let's see. Dwayne. It's my favorite names. Flying Rich. Fluffy. Shooting Gallery, New England. What's up, man? Oh, man. What a great day we're going to have. Exciting times. Exciting times are ahead. What's up? What's up? You know what's funny? So when What's Up leaves a comment, it says translate to English. I don't know why, but unless you're putting something in Spanish or Norwegian or freaky deaky Dutch, I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's only in your comment, What's Up? What's up? Let's see. Oh, Ross. What's up, Ross? Ross is a new name. I don't think I've seen Ross in the chat before. Welcome, Ross. And Fluffy again. Nice. Welcome. So, like I said, tonight we're testing out a little bit new bandwidth. We upped our bandwidth quite a bit because the last live I did with Jared from Guns and Gadgets, man, my side was not that great. It was real fuzzy, and his was super clear. And so we got off the budget internet, and we signed up for the big stuff. So tonight's live stream, we are going to have Me the People. Now, Me the People is a channel I ran across. He was a really good channel. He's trying a lot of cool stuff. He actually did a video and did me a shout out. So that brought him to my attention. Really great guy. Felicia in the chat. Let's see. Daniel. What's up, Daniel? Finesse. No, not a new camera. It's just a new bandwidth. Nightcry, what's going on? Frank, man, everyone's in here tonight. Man, I am honored. I'm honored that you guys would share it. So, like I said, we got Me the People. He's going to come on. Lots of questions. I want a lot of questions from the chat. No question is off the table. Let's add them. Me the People, I think your audio is not on. Your audio. Look at this. He's got the fire pit back, taking a page out of the old Smash Time book. Fireside chat with me.
Hey.
Look at this guy. Uh-oh, I can barely hear you, brother.
Is that better?
A little bit better.
Let's see. Give me 2 seconds.
Nice.
I think is it better now or is it?
It's a little choppy. Look at
I'm
this,
not in the
guys.
backyard of my.
Yeah, every time I try and do the backyard, it messes me up.
Yeah, I can't get off the internet. I'll tell you what. Give me.
It was a nice homage. I appreciate it, but
Give me
let's
2 minutes.
go a little bit more stable internet.
All right, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Sure. Just swing back in. Randy Adams has a question in the chat. He says, "Are you interested in the Smith & Wesson 10 millimeter? I'm looking hard." Man, let me tell you guys about 10 millimeter. I have 4 guns that are 10 millimeter now. 5. 3 1911s and a full-size XDM 10 mil, XDM10. Sorry about that. And then I just picked up the XDM Elite in 10 millimeter. And that review is going to drop in 2 days. So I'm finishing up that review. It's a long review. So that will be dropping soon. The Smith & Wesson 10, I would love to shoot it, but as far as buying it, man, I don't know if I have room for another 10 millimeter. I mean, I would make room. I just don't have financial room for another 10 mil. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a little pricey. It's a little pricey. My wife isn't watching. I got to talk kind of low. I've been spending a ludicrous amount on ammo and guns lately, so I don't really have room for another 10. I would love to shoot it though. If someone had it, I would love to shoot it. I heard good things about it. So, Rank, Swamp Dog Armory, Country Boy, man, how you been, buddy? I haven't seen you on in a while. I hope everything's all right. Ed, look at this. Look at all you guys in the chat. Nutty420, what's going on? Nice. Ross, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys watching. Oh, good old Jeff's in here too. Man, everyone's in here tonight. Nice, nice. Brandon, nice. Larry Lyon, nice. I like that name. Smash, have you shot a 357 SIG before? Yes, I have. I really like that round a lot. I just can't really find it. It's not common. It's kind of expensive, so I don't really shoot it. So let me tell you guys how I do my reviews. I don't do one day first mag review or just try and shoot all in one day. I like to get a gun, shoot it a little bit, have other people shoot it, do a comparison, get their feedback, and kind of live with it for about 3 or 4 range trips. Like tomorrow, I'm picking up something else, and that review will come out in probably 2 weeks. So, like I got the XDM Elite about 2 weeks ago. That review is going to come out tomorrow or the next day. I just got to do a quick recap and take some, a good photo of it. So that one will come out in maybe Wednesday, Thursday. And then I have another view coming out tomorrow with Felicia. Felicia's the star of that video. That video is going to come out tomorrow. So that's how I do my reviews. I don't do one range trip reviews. I live with it. I shoot at least 300-400 rounds through it. I have other people shoot the guns and I try and do a well-rounded review. Will says, did you ever get to shoot the Vesca? Man, you know what's funny? So let me tell you guys. So I'm a one-man show. When you see me at the range shooting, sometimes my wife will help me, but most of the time it's just me. So I went to the range this yesterday, and I set up for probably about 20 minutes, camera angles, all this stuff. I did some B-roll, and then I did the whole intro for the Vesca, and I ran out of time, didn't get to shoot it. So now if I shoot it again, I'll be wearing different clothes, and it's going to look ridiculous. So now I just washed that same outfit I was wearing. I'm going to go back to the range this weekend and try and finish that Vesca. So when you're a one-man show, I mean, Andrew Conrad can concur with this. When you're a one-man YouTuber, sometimes things just don't go right and you run out of time. Nice. So I think we got Me the People back on. Let's bring him back in. Come on. There he is. How's your audio now?
My light's too bright.
You look like a ghost. Oh, there you go. No, the audio is still no good, brother.
I can't tell.
Do you have a hard line you can tap into?
Or this.
All right, technical difficulties. I remember the first couple times I did lives, it was not good. My first 2 lives were horrible. I did one with Santee TV where my live on my side died out for about 15 minutes, and she just did the whole show by herself on my channel, which I really appreciate, Santee, if you're watching. Let's see. A GS Gun Care's in here. Nice. Jay Curry. Picked up 2 rifle scopes and a range bag for a few of my rifles over the weekend. Nice. You can never have enough good range bags and rifles. Range bags, yeah, especially. Hey, Michael, do you know of a dealer-friendly warehouse for ammo? I buy everything from either Two-Way Warehouse, which I'm a huge fan of, or AIM Surplus. AIM Surplus right now has 5.56, some really good 5.56 for $9.99 a box. I'm probably gonna pull the trigger and pick up 1,000 rounds on payday, or at least a couple hundred rounds, because $9.99 isn't that bad, for 5.56 right now. So it's not too bad. Yeah, Andrew can tell when you're a one-man YouTuber, it's tough, man. It really is tough. All right. Have you gotten a chance to check out the Canic Mete? Yes, I did a video on one of those. So go back about 15 videos ago. I did have, was it the Mete? I think it was. You'll see it. Oh man, yeah, anytime come hang out. All right, let's see. Let's add him back. There we go. How you doing?
Is it
You're-
better?
It's a little
Any
bit.
better?
Yes.
All right. I had to take off my earbuds so all my neighbors can hear what I'm talking about. So that's no big
Good.
deal.
Good. Your neighbors should know you're a
Oh.
gun freak.
Yeah, the Target in my garage kind of gave it away.
Yeah, right. So in case anybody doesn't know who this is Me the People. He is a pretty solid gun tuber. A starting gun tuber. So how are you liking being a gun tuber so far, man?
So far, it is a blast. I mean, literally a blast. But,
Right.
yeah, I love it. When I started, I didn't really think about doing a gun channel. And then, like I said, you came on one day and said you're looking for 7.62. And I knew a place that I could find it. So that's why I did that video for you. And then after that, people in my area, I was like, where's the ammo at? So I just started going. And here I am. So
Nice. Hold on. I'm trying to find your webpage. It's not coming up right now. Hold on one sec, 'cause I want to link your channel. I got to tell you, what does the wife think about you doing this? Because mine was not on board at first.
it depends. It depends. If I ever start making money, she'll like it. But
Yeah.
until she doesn't want me talking about things like family stuff in other countries. She doesn't want me to get them involved in it and stuff like that because it could be dangerous for them.
All right, y'all. Monday.
So
Oh, no
in,
kidding. Oh, now we're really curious.
in other countries.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need to talk offline then.
Yeah, we'll talk offline about it because I don't want to put anybody in danger and stuff like that. I mean, I have stories for everything, and I don't know if they're in here, but I sent off a link to a few of my friends from work and other people. So yeah, they know, everybody knows I have a story for just about everything, but I don't think I can say all of it on YouTube.
I wouldn't.
I mean, literally, you say a subject and I have a story.
Nice. So real quick, everybody, if you're not a subscriber to Me the People, I just put his channel link in the chat box. Please hop over real quick and subscribe. We got to get him over 1,000 before, January, February. By February, he's got to have over 1,000 subs, or his wife's going to make him do dishes for 6 weeks straight. We can't let that happen.
Sherry does.
Randy Adams says he's already a subscriber of yours. Gats and Grips.
Awesome.
What's going on, buddy? Let's see. Scott Midcalf says, waiting on your Garrison review before I bite the bullet. Let me tell you what I'm picking up tomorrow. It's a Garrison. So, like I said, I'm going to have that pistol. I'll review it for at least a solid week, 4 or 5 range trips, maybe 2 weeks, and then I'll do a review on it. I'll have a few people shoot it, and I think it's going to be phenomenal. I mean, I'm a Springfield Armory fanatic. So it's, I don't know. I don't think they've made a pistol I didn't like. No, I take that back. They made the XDS, which I thought was a small, junky gun. I didn't like that one at all. Alicia is a subscriber. Will's a subscriber. Gats and Grips said he can't have you doing dishes, so he's gonna subscribe. Sticky Roberts in the
I'll
chat.
post a video of me doing this tomorrow.
I know. So your channel's pretty young, and for anybody that doesn't know, when you start a YouTube channel, you have all these questions, man. Just picking out a name can be tough. You really don't know what direction you want to go in. So right now, you're still kind of fresh. Have you figured out what direction you want to take your channel in? Because you had mentioned before you want to do an Espanol version, which I think would be phenomenal.
I'm thinking about doing a Spanish channel, Espanol, and I might take it into a different channel and do a little bit more with that. I want to get out and talk to people again, because I literally woke up one morning. My family's been telling me for years I should do a YouTube channel. They say I'm stupid funny.
Mine just calls me stupid.
My idea originally was to talk to people out in the public. So my thought was, last year with all this craziness going on, was surely somebody's got to think like me and not like what I see on the media. So I wanted to go out and find these people who think differently than me. And I saw other YouTubers go out and talk to people, but that's what I originally wanted to do. And I'll probably start talking to people again pretty soon. I have another angle I'll probably go on this week with it. We'll see how that goes. I kind of started talking about a little bit when I was talking on the phone earlier, but yeah. So we'll see what happens with that this week, and I'll probably have those videos up by this weekend. But I want to start out and talk to people, and I want to travel across the country again. I haven't gone on a road trip in a while, but I want to go out and see what people think about our country, what they want. I mean, I want our country back personally.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. I think the direction it's going in, it's bananas. You know what, really? Because I do international logistics, man. So I talk to offices all over the world, and in Austria, in Australia, and all these countries, they're rioting. Thousands of people are protesting. Certain things we can't talk about. I don't know. This is going to get demonetized anyway. I care less. So, but you don't see any of it on the news here. I mean, if you ask the average person here in the United States what's going on in the world, nobody knows that in France there's 50,000 people marching through. The French are beating us at protesting. That's upsetting to me as an American. We're supposed to be number one at everything, and the French are beating us. It's bad. It's a bad look. It's a bad look, America.
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do, and until then, I'll have fun with the guns and the reviews. And right now, I'm going to different gun stores in the area, showing people what's out there, the mom and pop shops, the gun ranges. I've met up with Rooftop Asian a few times and done some range time with him. I have a couple of subscribers that want to go out and do some range time with me, and it's just a matter of getting past. I have to finish washing the dishes before I can go.
Yeah.
So
and that's what people ask me all the time. It's like, why did you start a YouTube? Man, it remind me of that movie, The Best Man, where the guy wakes up one day and he realizes he has no friends. I moved to Texas and I've been working nonstop. And one day I wanted to go out and shoot with some friends, and I was looking at my Rolodex and I was like, man, I really don't have too many gun friends. I need some freaking friends. So I started doing this YouTube stuff, and then from there I meet the subscribers. It's really kind of a selfish thing. I just like meeting gun people, hanging out with gun people, and just having a good time with friends. Everyone in the chat I consider friends. Yeah. Anybody swings through, man, come through Texas, Houston, I'll buy you a beer. We'll hang out. And it was cool meeting you in Dallas. I got to meet Mr. And you actually got a cameo in that Vesca video because I stopped shooting it because I ran out of ammo, and you hooked me up with 2 boxes of 7.62 by 39. And so I said, what the heck? Let's do one more range trip with the Vesca because I needed to tighten it up a little bit and cut out some fat. And man, really appreciate this. I really, really do.
You're welcome. I appreciate you being there last year because I bought my first gun last year and I did not know where to find ammo. I went to Academy over and over and didn't find it. And somewhere along the line, I came across your videos and I'm like, wait, you mean just get up there early in the morning and maybe I'll find something? So I got up there and I was usually like number 16, 17 in line. I get 1 box, maybe 2. And so that was my way of saying thank you for doing what you did last year because otherwise I wouldn't have had ammo. I have a bunch now.
You know what's funny? Every time I got up real early to go hunt ammo, I got skunked. Every single time I got up at like 5 o'clock to get there at 6, I got 0. The best time I ever had is I met Michael Henderson, and I met one other gentleman in line, and that was the best day. I got to meet 2 really cool subscribers, and I got to score 3 boxes of the 500 round Winchester white box 9mm. That was a score. One day, 1,500 rounds of 9. Man, it was awesome. Awesome. Oh, I did say Rolodex.
Yeah, I didn't even have.
It's a habit.
I didn't even have an AR at first, so I was getting the 7.62. Everybody else was buying the 5.56, 223, and I'm like, here's a 7.62, and I had that Mac 90, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna grab this. It's cheaper anyways, and I stockpiled a bunch of that up.
Nice.
So
see, Will in the chat says you still got to do that fireside group chat if you can figure out the audio video logistics. I figured it out for 3 people. So I have a mic that plugs into the camera that will get 3 people pretty good. And then we're going to do hot cocoa with Smash Time. It's going to be that live. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. We're going to do it in my backyard, hang out. Eduardo's in the chat. What's up, buddy? Nutty for 20. Jeff Coleman says he can't wait for the meet coming up. Or Jeff W. can't wait for the meet. Man, it's going to be a blast. Now, you're going to try and come down for that, right?
Yes, I am. I'm actually, nice. I think I'm going to try to do a survival thing and like camp out in the back of my truck on the way down there. You know, take a couple of days, maybe drive around. And I've been talking about doing stuff like that for years. So I think I'll just get away from everything and go.
Who knows? Like we were talking before, everyone in the chat, my favorite channel besides mine, besides, everyone else I watch, is a guy called Camping with Steve. And it's this guy, all he does is camp in weird areas. And I can't stop watching it. Every time I stop whatever I'm doing and I watch his video, it's like he'll camp in like an overpass by a freeway or something. It's like, okay, I'll watch it. I don't know why. And the guy is really famous. I mean, he's got 450,000 subscribers or something. Country Life, what's up, man? Let's see, who else is in here? Santiago, I still got your hat, Orlando. So I'll bring it to the meet coming up. Yeah, that's going to be a good video. I'm looking forward to it. If you do a camping video, are you just going to camp out in the back? Are you going to bring like a little oven and cook? You got to cook your own meal.
Yeah, I might.
Are you going to black out the windows with curtains? Are you going to go full hobo?
I'll go full hobo right there with no curtains, just,
You got to let me know where you're at. I'm going to do fireworks.
Yeah. I actually when I was let's see, this would be back in 2007. I went to Mexico, and my wife and my kids and I stayed with my father-in-law, and then my nephews came over, and it was a small house, and I had no place to sleep. So in the middle of the night, my truck was parked around the corner. I went and slept in the back of my truck in Mexico.
Oh my God!
And the federal police drove by, and my windows were cracked open, and my interior light was on. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was dead asleep, and they knocked on the window, and here's this gringo, and they're all like, start asking me all kinds of questions. I'm like, man, the house is full of people. I have no room, and I'm saying this in Spanish, of course. And I'm like, man, if I'm breaking any laws, I'll go back inside and just sleep on the floor, whatever. And the guy looks up and says, "No, hombre, it's okay, sleep." So
That's so
I
funny.
passed out and I woke up about 8 o'clock in the morning with everybody walking down the street. But yeah, I've done it before, a few times.
Yeah, I
I
had
was
a
younger.
similar situation recently where I got to hang out with in a very small cabin up in Taos, New Mexico. This was last week for Thanksgiving. It was uh, sister-in-law and her husband, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my wife, my two kids, and it was packed. It was like a tiny house but smaller, and that's how I spent Thanksgiving. It was cool because you're with family, but man, I'm a very private person. I don't like small spaces like that. So I was like, look, we need to, pop for a bigger cabin next the next time. Joe Morris in the chat says, "Hell yeah, Steve Wallace, professional homeless impersonator." Yeah, that's that Camping with Steve. I love that channel.
Fixes his
That
own
dude
meal and
is
has a beer and everything.
he's my favorite Canadian. Yeah, let's see. Nutty. Look, a lot of people. What's up? Says you mean Steve Wallace? Yeah, I guess he's pretty famous. I'm not the only person that watches his stuff. I mean,
No. He's pretty cool.
oh, nice. I love camping videos. Me too. I don't camp enough. I glamp. I'll go to like a nice semi camping resort. I like doing that. Let's see. Nightcry says he was camping and got visited by some coyotes. Oh man. Country Life says I went to a shooting range today. Nice, nice, nice. You should go to a shooting range. I think everyone should shoot at least once a month. What about you?
Every day.
Oh, I wish. I
Yeah,
wish.
no. I the range I go to is about 45 minutes from home, and I haven't quite figured out how to sneak away from work long enough. And my boss might be on here watching now, so yeah, I definitely wouldn't take my laptop out to the range and work from there. Um, but
Yeah, as long as you get your job done, who cares?
yeah,
You ever since the whole COOF thing?
yeah, that's actually cool. I do software testing.
Yeah, so ever since the whole
What's
COOF
that?
thing, everybody has been. I've worked from home. Well, I've been doing sales for shucks, man, going on 12 years. So my schedule is usually Monday, Friday in the office, but I'm on the road Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But I'm hardly ever in like the actual office.
I haven't been in my office in a year and a half. I almost forgot how to get there.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. In
What's
fact,
up says his channel name is Steve Wallace. Oh, I thought it was Camping with Steve. I always call it Camping with Steve.
yeah, I call it Camp with Steve too, but
See, Randy Adams says, "Smash, your children rock the range, have learned the points of firearm safety with the wifey." So, yeah, we'll get into this tomorrow when we're talking about, kids getting into shooting. So I took my kids shooting to the range, and I just kind of, as long as they were safe, I just kind of let them shoot however they wanted to shoot. And so many people were like, "Hey, man, you got to show them how to properly grip it. You got to do this." Look, man, if you have kids, little kids, you take them to the range, you let them have a good time and a lot of fun, and then you slowly correct them. That's how you keep them wanting to shoot. If you're out there and you're yelling at them or you're scaring them or you're freaking them out a little bit, I mean, they're not going to want to do it. They're like, you know what, smell you later. I'm going to go on my tablet.
I take my kids and my daughter. I think she's actually better than me. So she
Oh,
outshot me.
nice. Well, how old's your daughter?
I have a 15 and a 17-year-old. So the 15-year-old, it was her first time shooting my 9. It was the first time shooting my 9, and it came out of her hand, but she hit the target. And then she just like, blink, 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 blink. And then my 22 LR, it was like just hitting it every single time. So she wants to go out there and do the tree with me and see if she can outshoot me with the tree, which she probably can. So,
Yeah, it's funny. So I was shooting video yesterday, and there's these two guys that showed up. We talked for a while, and one of them picked up the MPX and just did the tree. It was like ding, 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 ding. I was like, oh man. And then he took out his pistol and did the same thing. I was like, I can't hang out with those guys. They're way better shots than me. It's really horrible on the ego when someone can outshoot you that easily. All right.
I went out with Rooftop Asian, and he was hitting it all the time. And I just sat there and I'm like, well, let me just pick up some brass for a while. I'll reload later.
Who's Rooftop Agent? Does he have a channel?
He has a channel called the Rooftop Asian.
Oh, no kidding? Well, let's see. Let's check him out. Yeah. Does anybody subscribe to Rooftop Asian? I've never heard of it, but I will check it out.
But I met him at Shields a while back, and we exchanged numbers, and we've gone to the range a few times now.
Oh, nice. He looks like he takes it very serious.
He does. He does. He actually trained other people how to shoot in the military. So that was one of the things he did.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of. So look, no knock against the military, but I've seen some horrible shots.
Yeah, check out his video. He has 140 yard.
What's that?
He can shoot his Glock. He hit the target at 140 yards with his 9.
You saw it, or he told you?
I saw it on video. I was like, and I know where he was. I didn't know it was that. I know it's that far.
Well, you know what they say about the best shooters on YouTube? They're usually the best editors.
You know what? I haven't tried that yet, but maybe.
Heck, if I wanted to, I could make it ding all the time. Heck, I could be driving to the range, hear it ding, ding, ding. I mean, if you could edit things, like I don't, because the worst thing you want to do is get caught lying on YouTube. Like, say you're doing 100-yard range test or something, and you're not actually shooting at 100 yards, and you're cheating, and you're shooting at like 60 yards. It's lame. It's pathetic.
Right.
And you don't want to get caught, because you got to be a pretty big loser to do something like that. Right. I've heard.
Now, when I say I'm at 65 yards and I'm hitting the target and he's at 35 yards and we're standing next to each other, that's an obvious I'm not at 65 yards. But in one of my videos, we were standing next to each other shooting, and he was working my grip and my trigger control, and I made a comment and said, "Yeah, I'm at 65 yards and you're at 35 yards." It was nothing close.
Yeah, I mean, you can learn a lot off YouTube, but I think you absolutely need to get some kind of real training once in a while, just to kind of fix everything. And Alpha Ken Body says, I met a Rooftop Asian in LA in '93. That's hilarious.
That's where he got his name.
Oh, really? Because I was there. I was born and raised in LA, and across the street from my house was a indoor swap meet, but it was all owned by Koreans. So during the riots, when everything was burning down, they were across the street from my house with, AK-47s. So I felt pretty safe. And they did try a couple times to break in the doors. And it didn't last too long, because once they saw those crazy guys with those AKs, they skedaddled pretty quick. But yeah, that was a horrible time.
I remember watching the videos, and it was crazy times.
Yeah. That was a rough day at school for me. I was like, Mom, I don't want to go to school today. She goes, you'll be fine. I'm like, Mom, I'm the only one of me at this school. And it was a hard day. It was a hard day. But I learned 2 things. One, I can run really fast if I need to. And I can talk my way out of a butt whooping almost.
Oh, I was never good at that.
No. I talk myself into them all the time. All right. So let's talk about the event on the 12th. If you come down for it, it's going to be awesome. Try and get there right at 9 o'clock. Well, if you'll be overnight, I'm sure you'll be there. You'll probably be the first one there. So it starts at 9.
Yeah.
So anybody that's coming to the event on December 12th, I have maybe 1 spot left. I mean, there's already 35 people said they're going, so you figure maybe 2 or 3 might fall out, but I really don't want too many more. So there might be room for one more if you send me an email. And what it is, it's going to be 2 stations where you steel shoot. So you get there, you fill out your sheet, put your name, what you're shooting, and then everyone goes in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You shoot your steel targets. Whoever is not shooting is spray painting the targets again for the next person. And then we're going to break for lunch, do another steel target, and then we're going to do a raffle. And then you can, after it gets over like around 12:30, 1 o'clock, you can stay and just kind of shoot steel and plink around and goof off. Stay as long as you want, really, or a couple hours, and then just have a good time. The raffle is going to be awesome. There's lots of cool stuff in the raffle, and then the food is going to be barbecue. It's going to be like pulled pork sandwiches, brisket sandwiches. We got maybe some ribs, some coleslaw, beans, all that good stuff. So it's going to be a really fun time. And it's $20, and that money goes to the range, not me. That just goes for the range. So everything else is on me. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope everyone that signed up goes.
It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'll bring my spray. I'll bring my my spray paint. You want white or black?
Oh, there's tons of cans there.
Oh, I have
I'm
to take
actually
my
gonna try
spray
and
paint
get
with
some
me to
people
the
to
range
show
every time I
up
go.
just to spray the targets, because it does take a while. So if I can get someone, I think I'm going to pay for some help to show up, and all they're going to do spray paint target. So easy, you know. And then my daughter's going to come, and some of her ROTC friends from college might show up. So I'll get some of those guys to come help out, earn their keep. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Pretty cool.
what other reviews have you done on your channel? I've noticed that some of your videos are pretty short.
Yeah, I'm kind of watching the the attention span of people, and
Right.
you know, I think I'm funny 5 seconds at a time, maybe 5 minutes at a time at the most. So I try to keep it sweet and short. And I've been watching other YouTubers of different things, and you know, seems like the sweet spot's right around 3 or 4 minutes as far as attention span, and that's
No,
such a really
shorter.
good subject.
It's shorter. There's a whole science to it.
So yeah, I try to. Yeah, so I just try to keep it short, and then you know, if someone wants to watch to the end, that's great, appreciate it. If not, you know, I try to get the important stuff out first, and then maybe a teaser at the end lately.
Right.
So yeah, and I don't know, and I just do. So far, my editing is just simply on my phone. So you know, eventually I'll do other editing stuff, and I don't know.
Nice.
I have some ideas. I just I'm playing around, getting new with it.
Yeah, it just takes a while. I mean, my first 20 videos were doing car show stuff, and I think I got like 30 subscribers. In it was a lot of work for nothing. It felt like.
Hmm.
Cash EDC's in the chat. What's going on,
So
buddy? East
what
Texas
happened to
Outlaws. Nice. And real quick, if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And then I'm also going to put Me the People's link in the chat. If you're not a subscriber, please hit his channel, subscribe to his channel. He would greatly appreciate it. And let's help each other out. Let's help each other out. Jeff Coleman says attention spans vary, but the key is to keep the boring, mundane stuff to a minimum, plus keep the ramblings down to a minimum. 100% agree. So I do a lot of video, and I always start out with, after I edit it all down, I'll have like a 20-minute video, and then I'll go through and I'll butcher a lot of it out. Because if it's just, if there's a lot of pauses, or if someone shoots slow, I either speed it up or just cut it out altogether. Because if someone is shooting real slow, it drives people nuts. And they're like, man, they'll just click off. So you can look in your analytics when people click off your videos. When people shoot real slow, people click off right away. Or if when you start the video, try and tell them why they should watch to the end. That's something I'm trying to do a little bit more. Because people, I have a short attention span. I want to, things go boom, man. Joe Dirt. I want action. Richard says, what is channel name? His channel is called Me the People. I'll put a link for it. Me the People.
Thank you, Richard.
Bob says, unless it's Tools, rambling, and ranting. That's true, but I give Tools a bunch of grief because it's, I don't know. I can only take so much of that too. I want, action.
Tool sounds like one of my, a bunch of my old friends from high school. And like, I had to look at him and make sure he wasn't one of my old friends from high school.
Yeah.
Try to figure out, because we talked on CB radio in high school, and I don't know their first names. I'm like, no, that's not Lawnmower Man. That's not,
Nah,
So
Tools
yeah,
is
I thought it was one of my friends at first.
Yeah,
he's
Tools
pretty
is a
cool.
solid guy. I met him when he only had about 300 subscribers. And then that was my first YouTube short. Was I told people to go subscribe to his channel. And then a few weeks later, I got him on. And, we did a bunch of live streams together, hanging out. He's doing his own thing at the moment. Let's see. That is true. No one rants like Tools. He has it down to a science. When he gets going, I've told this story a bunch of times. He'll start his live. I'll go to the movies, eat dinner, come home, shower, and he is still on like 3.5 hours. I'm like, bro, I don't know how you do it. It's a skill set.
And we're still listening.
I try to catch him as much as I can. Watch Andrew Conrad. He's in Florida and does ammo fitness shooting beginner gear. Yeah, absolutely. Watch Andrew Conrad too. He's great. He inspired me to get more fit. Kinda.
How's that going?
So look at the time. No. It's going well. So, if they don't cancel SHOT Show this year, I'm going to SHOT Show. A lot of people say you walk an average of 12 to 16 miles a day.
Wow.
And it's 4 days. So
is there a tram?
And they'll tell you right now, if you're doing SHOT Show and you're doing 12 miles a day and it's 4 days, by that third, fourth day, you're going to be just wrecked. So I've been going for longer walks now, and I'm trying to get a lot more active. Yeah. Thank you, Andrew. You inspired me. I'm going to start carrying sacks of backpacks full of sand around my neighborhood. People are going to think I'm nuts. Jesus, he talks fast, and we love listening to him. Oh, he's definitely talking about Tools. Yep. Yeah, Andrew Conrad's a solid channel. I love how he just, it doesn't have like a fancy studio, or he doesn't put any of this junk up behind him. It's just him in his living room. He goes, "Hey guys, it's kind of what I'm doing today." There's like pictures of his family behind him. It's great.
I can't do that in my house.
Yeah, you said your house is pretty loud.
Right now, I'm the loud one in the backyard. My wife has already sent me a few messages saying to be quiet.
What?
Just waiting for neighbors to open up the back door. Shut up! But no, it's quiet outside right now. It wasn't quiet when I came out here, but it's.
So what's the weather like up there? Is it still pretty cool?
Well, it was warm when I had the fire by me. Now it's a little chilly.
Yeah, right.
I think it's low 60s, high 50s, something like that.
Oh, I love that weather. So
yeah, it's great. I love it.
Where was I driving through? I thought Dallas was great. I went through Waxahachie. I thought that was a cool little city.
Waxahachie?
Yeah. Where was I at? Lubbock. I was in Lubbock, and everyone tells me Lubbock is nothing. It's boring. There's nothing to do there. Shucks, man. The part of Lubbock I went through was phenomenal. There was a lot of gun stores. There was tons of new everything. All the shops were new. Everything was new. Lubbock has a bad rap, but it's awesome.
I haven't been to Lubbock in probably 30 years. Well, I've driven through recently this summer, but I haven't been to Lubbock in 30 years.
Yeah,
30 years ago, that's the way it was. It was nothing there.
it's nice now. It's
I,
really nice. Cash EDC says it's 35 degrees in Ohio. Oh, I just left that. I was in New Mexico. I was up in Taos, and it got to 10 degrees one night and 12 degrees, and then we were stuck in this little tiny house. And I wanted to do a live stream because we were right next to this really sweet river. But I walked outside with my lemonade, and I walked right back inside. It was too cold, man. It was so cold, man. P. Michael's popping in for a bit. What's up, buddy? Glad you came by. Chance Thomas. No, Texas does not have a shortage of gun shops. I just wish the gun shops would take care of their customers a little bit better, because the price on ammo at these gun shops is so ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. They're not paying that much for that ammo.
That's my nephew.
What's that?
That's my nephew.
Chance Thompson?
Yep. When I first started getting the guns, I didn't have a lot of friends that I could talk to about guns. So I called him up and said, hey, I need to talk to somebody about guns. So I talked to him and my boss. My boss was actually into guns as well.
Nice.
I said, if it's not appropriate, tell me. But I just don't have anybody else to talk to. So we talked about guns all the time.
Yeah, it's funny.
So
people assume I'm a gun expert because I have a channel, but man, I'm learning new things every day. And if you look at a lot of my videos, like gun reviews, I don't go into the history of the guns because I don't know it. I don't really care too much about the finer details. I know if I like it, I know if I like to shoot it, but I'll leave that for the gun experts. There's tons of those guys.
I have a friend at work who doesn't want to be on YouTube, but he has a huge collection of antique guns, and we're going to call him the Gun Father. And he can tell you everything about a gun, why they made it, the why they cut it, what type of soldier used it, all these things. And he has a few that as soon as he can take some time off of work, we were going to do it last week, but we're going to get together and do some gun reviews. The Carcano was the one we were going to do last week, but it fell through.
Ooh, that's a cool
one.
one.
I kept on running around looking for Carcano ammo. He has Carcano ammo. He has ammo for most of his guns. But yeah, he has a room just with guns all over the place. He has, I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it from other people.
Yeah, I have a guy like that too. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, he had a service technician, assuming he was in the service. He says, nope. But yeah, he doesn't want me to mention his name, so we're going to call him the Gun Father. And so I'm going to shout out to him a few times on my channel because he subscribes to me. And that way, maybe he'll be pressured in to let me get a hold of some of his guns sooner and so forth. So. But he told me he'll hold the camera, but he does not want to be on camera.
Oh man, no. I have a guy like that here too. He's retired. He's a president of a gun club here in Houston, and he collects high standard 22 pistols, and he's got a huge collection. Really great guy. Again, just like your guy, does not want to be on YouTube. He's very, very private. And he also has like an ammo collection. He collects ammo. Like, wow. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I found some Norinco ammo last week, the week before. So for 7.62. So I grabbed that to put with my my Mac 90.
Oh, nice.
So they told me not to use it. They said God only knows how old it is. But
right.
I'm like, no, I want to keep it in the box. I don't even want to open it up. Just make sure it's there. That's all I want to do.
100%. See, Randy Adams says, Mike, MC in the morning. T says, hey, Smash, found your channel through Tools. Are you guys still boys after he went on that rant against you and Preacher? Oh, I didn't know about that. I talked to him on the phone like 2 weeks ago. When was that? I want to know. T, was that recent? I'm gonna have to listen to one of his lives now. Richard said, Richard, Rock Island Auction has great deals. Never heard of Rock Island Auction. Must be a website. Mike McClune, I have a high standard Supermatic 22 pistol. Yeah, I didn't know high standards were so popular. So my buddy, he has the boxes. He has all the original boxes, and he has, I'm guessing he has about 400-ish pistols.
Wow.
And I know about 20 of them are high standards. I know he's got a ton of old guns. He's not really anything new. I think his newest gun is like a 1970, 1911 or something. But he doesn't really do, all his guns are old World War II. He's got a big World War II collection with all kinds of cool bayonets, and stuff is really cool. Gunbroker has antique ammo. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. People collect his antique ammo. So I was with him at a gun show, and he paid $170 for a box. No ammo in it, but just the box, because he had the ammo that goes in that box, and the box was in mint condition. It was nuts.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
when you empty your box of ammo, keep the box and shoot off the ammo.
Well, some of these cowboy action, like some of this cowboy ammo from like the 1800s, goes for a ton of money if you have the original box. It's crazy. T says, like the channel so far, keep it up. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're not a subscriber and you're watching, please subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Also, in the chat, I'm going to put a link to Me the People. Please subscribe to his channel. Let's get him over 1,000. Because once you hit 1,000, you feel like this big sigh of relief, you know. Mike McClune's got the original box. Trigger is sweet. Hey, send me a picture of that, Mike, and then I'll show my buddy. And he's like the Rain Man of World War II guns. He turns sideways. Yeah, definitely most of the gun. Yeah, definitely most of the gun. Yeah, is really smart. Nutty 420 said, Smash Time. He said he didn't mean nothing by those rants. He was just on a rant roll. I don't even remember what it was about. I learned of tools from this channel. I know. I was going to say, I sent him a ton of my subscribers. I told everyone to go subscribe to Tools. Bob Goodwin said, just picked up a 1975
I think I found him through you also.
High Standard High Sierra. That sounds pretty good. Let's go, Brandon. Night Stalker sent me a good channel. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Night Stalker's hilarious. So Night Stalker defended me in like this random comment, and he went hard in the paint for me. And I was like, you know what? Thank you. Let me send you some PMags or something. And so I boxed up 3 PMags, USPS, sent it to him. Well, no, first time USPS packaged it, gave it to my wife. It never got sent. Till like a month later, I look, I'm like, what is it still doing in your trunk? Oh, I forgot. So I sent it to him, and then it got lost in the mail. He never got it. So it took like 2.5 months to finally send this guy his PMags. So I sent him a t-shirt, a sticker, some PMags, and then I sent him like USPS with tracking numbers this time. Never mail anything USPS. The US Post Office sucks. Randy says, ammo collection is a thing. I have ammo belts of M2 Ball 3 or 3006 Garand. 1973 ammo belts. Yeah, it's crazy. He was looking for some Japanese ammo. I forgot what they called it. Real hard to find. Alfred says they don't even know how I found your channel. Probably you Googled moron looking for ammo and I popped up. T, subscribe to your channel. That's awesome. Thanks, T. Me the People is a funny guy. He's gonna go far.
Thank you.
Everyone tells me I have the face for radio. Let's see. Nice. Are you gonna get put on a list for the USPS comment? I don't know. Yeah, I get that a lot. So you're gonna run into this. People are like, why do you put all your business out there on the internet? Look, man, if you're a gun person and you've bought a gun in the last 20 years, the government already knows everything about you. Michael Henderson is in the chat. We were just talking about you, buddy. I told him the very best day of ammo hunting I ever had was the same day I met you at Academy, and I got 3 boxes of the 500 round packs of 9mm. That was a great day. Fantastic day. Made for a great video.
Face for video.
Face for radio. A voice for print. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. So what's your next gun purchase, hopefully, before the end of the year? Is that your wife giving you grief right now?
Not yet. She's probably sending the signals from my way, though.
She's probably watching in the other room, hoping you'll say something incriminating.
I'm thinking of either a Canic, or a Glock, or both.
Oh, what kind of Glock?
I don't know. I'm thinking just for the customability, so I can customize it. I have one G Taurus, so I'm thinking about taking taking those and changing the triggers, because I'm finding the Glock that I shot had a crisper trigger, and the Kimber that I shot of yours had a crisp trigger also. So I think I like that better. And there's a guy I found, Always Tinkering or something like that, who makes triggers for the G3C. So I'm thinking about buying one of those this week. If my wife is watching, I'm not going to buy one this week. But yeah, I'm thinking about changing out the trigger and seeing how that goes. But you know, a trigger looks like a trigger, right? So maybe I can get that by them.
Yeah, right. All right, we got Richard heading to bed. Have a good night, buddy. P. Michael, how's the 10mm search going as of late? Pretty few and far between in South Louisiana. Man, I don't know if you saw that post. My buddy Mad Mike picked up, I want to say about 30 boxes of 10mm at Academy. He just went to, I can't tell you how many academies he went to. And I think I'm going to get half of that from him. So I'm good on 10mm right now. I'm having a hard time with 45. I'm dying on 45, and then you could always use more 223, 223, 556, and all that good stuff. But Will says, notice that multiple.
Has anybody else seen 410? Yeah.
Have you seen 57x28 at Academy?
They had 2 boxes. Yesterday.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
No, I've seen it at Academy and at Cabela's. Cabela's had quite a bit of it. That was about a month ago. And the Academy tells me they're getting some, but it goes quickly. So I was surprised how yesterday I saw 2 boxes on the shelf.
People snap that up quick.
Yeah, when I see it.
Randy says, Smash, you're lucky your children and wife are so better than your pay grade. Trust me, I know. Night Stalker. Oh, we were just talking about you, bro. Hey, Smash, channel's growing. Keep it up. Good stuff. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, bud. 9420. What are you guys looking to pick up before the end of the year? Let's just do that question in the chat. What is everyone looking to pick up before the end of the year, if you're able to? I'm good. I'm not picking up any other guns. I'm picking up the Garrison tomorrow, and that's it. Till man, my wife is gonna murder me. I have a whole video of her killing me with a gun. So it's gonna be great. You can love that one.
What are you gonna pick up January 1st?
A divorce attorney if I try and even look at a gun. Ed's taking off. Have a good night. Bob says you're going to appreciate the Canic triggers. Canics do have a great trigger.
I've been hearing that.
Have you shot one yet?
So, no, I have not.
That's a pretty
So
safe gun. I would
I've been
I
thinking
would
about
tell
putting,
someone to buy a Canic without shooting it because 99% of everybody I know that shot one loves it. I like it a lot, but I don't have the money for it. I gotta really be
when
picky.
when I got my first gun, the Taurus. The only thing they had in stock was a Taurus. Oh, they had Glock that was way more than I could pay for, and then they had a Smith and Wesson, and the Smith and Wesson I think was like purple or pink, or something like that. So
Nice.
I got the tan Taurus, and then I bought a couple more of the G3Cs. So they're reliable, except for recently I had a problem with my trigger. I had I had issues with my firing pin. I had sprayed too much oil in there, and I had lots of carbon built up in it. So I took them. I took all my guns apart and cleaned them up. So they're working better now.
Yeah,
So I
for
had
me,
not
that's
done
like
deep clean,
therapy.
and
I love taking guns apart and cleaning them.
I want to do reloading soon. It's just the equipment's expensive, and finding the parts and so forth. But that's my next. So when I go to the range, I pick up a bunch of brass off the ground, and I figure if I don't reload it, I'll bring it down there and take it to the 2A place you go to, and they actually trade in the brass.
Yeah,
there.
you can mail it to them. I was down there. I did a whole tour of their facility.
It costs
and
I think
was,
$10.
Yeah, I did a whole tour of their facility, and they had pallets of people mailing in ammo and brass, and mailing in brass. Tons and tons, man. That place is nuts. Super tight security though. CR42, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. I tell you what, I really don't like a lot of gun tubers coming to my events. I'm kidding. But if you're free, December 12th, come on up. He is South Texas. He's almost in Mexico, pretty much. He's like, yeah, CR42. He's like right on the border of Mexico and Texas. Nightcry says he wants a Marlin 3030. Nice. Russian clone. Nice. Galil Ace. So besides the Canic, what kind of long guns are you looking at? Do you have any of those in mind?
I have been wanting to get a lever action. Just a lever. I have a few ARs that I'm building. Just I have pieces that I'm getting slowly. But I think I want to do a 300 blackout. But no, if I was going to buy a rifle this year, I would buy a lever action, just because I grew up watching the Rifleman.
Oh yeah,
I just thought it would always be cool to do that. I mean, I had they had the toy guns when I was a kid, and I'm not sure if the range will let me spin the gun around like that at the end. YouTube probably wouldn't like that either, but
not a good idea.
I actually have a couple of revolvers, 22 LR revolvers that I set at home, and I didn't have any ammo for them. Well, not out, but I was practicing spinning them. So I thought about getting into the SAS, single action shooting, and dressing up. So funny thing is, I that didn't translate very well into Spanish. I told my wife that I was thinking about dressing up and like a cowboy and shooting old Western guns, and she about freaked out because she thought I said I wanted to dress up like a cowgirl. The whole importance of the O and the A in Spanish. So yeah, I was telling my wife that I wanted to buy revolvers, and and I told her I wanted to dress up like a cowboy and go out and shoot these guns at these meets. And she just kept on staring at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, what? And she goes, 20 years we've been married, and now you tell me. I'm like, no, wait, what are you talking about? And she finally told me what she thought I said. So yeah, that kind of stopped the conversation there. So
That
if
is
I
so
if I do that,
funny.
I will be dressing up as a cowboy, not a cowgirl.
That is
Only on the
hilarious.
weekends, right?
That is hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
Anybody in the chat, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you were to subscribe. And I also just put a link to Me the People. As you can tell by this witty conversation, he's a very funny character. And
5 minutes at a time.
we're going to have a good time. Hey, if you come down December 12th, I really hope you can make it. It's going to be a good time.
I'll be there. I've already told my wife and kids that I am gonna make sure you have plenty of ramen, and I'm going.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's
They will
see.
have my DoorDash account and so forth. Oh,
No,
did
I mean, we're gonna have
I do
legit
DoorDash on the
barbecue.
side.
We're gonna have some legit barbecue, so it's gonna
Awesome,
be
awesome.
good. Man.
So Smash, I don't
didn't
think I told you,
know.
but I do DoorDash on the side.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So
I don't trust
was
that.
gonna make a channel and do some. Oh, I have a whole multi-bag system. So if anybody's going to deliver your food, you want me to do it.
Yeah, I
So-
don't trust it because how if someone picks up McDonald's, how's it gonna get to me before it gets cold?
That's what we have the hot bags for. And I only pick up the short distance orders for McDonald's, especially. But you kind of have to know and realize. I mean, just like ordering a pizza, if it's going to be close to you. But I have a video that I'm editing, and it started out as 111 minutes. I have it down to 60 minutes right now, and it takes a long time to fit all the junk out. So I'm working on that, and I'm not going to post it on this channel. I have another channel that I'm going to make for it eventually. But I don't think all the gun tubers want to see me delivering food.
Well, you manage your
Although,
channel, you can do whatever you want. Some people are like, I thought this was a gun channel, and they'll get cranky with it, but who cares?
Yeah.
You want people that
I
complain.
made fajitas one day.
You don't want those subscribers anyway.
I made fajitas one day. Yeah, you're right. I made fajitas one day, and I was, before I went to the range, so I figured, I'd put that out there. And one of the first comments I had was some guy says, "I thought you were a gun tuber. You're just you're gonna be a gun tuber or a bad comedian?" And I'm like, "Well, can't I be both?"
Heck yeah, man.
So
all right, we got M. Gabriel says, now I want to dress up like a cowgirl to see the wife's reaction. I'd pay money to see that. That'd be hilarious.
It ain't pretty.
Yeah, right. Will is calling it a night. Have a good night, buddy. We're gonna wrap it up pretty quick. Let's see. T says, Smash, you ever come up to the Northwest? Yeah, I was just up in Taos, New Mexico, and then I'm probably gonna do something in Atlanta next year, and then somewhere south Texas. There's a lot of people that don't want to drive 2 hours north to hang out, and I get that. It's far. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I really do hope you come down on the 12th. It's going to be a great time. Bring camera, bring a lot of batteries. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bring a holster and your best pistol. What pistol do you shoot the best?
Well, I don't know. They're all kind of the same right now. They're all Taurus. Actually, the TX22 has less recoil, so I do better with it. But I'm working on my trigger control. So I find that when I expect the reaction, I try to compensate it for it. So I'm trying to get that bad habit out of my system. So,
well, my buddy from Taurus, I was shooting with this guy from Taurus, and he showed me a drill that worked really good for me. He goes, you load the magazine, you rack the slide, you take the magazine out. So you shoot, and then your follow-up shot should be no jerk. So then you load it, rack the slide, you shoot, and then your next shot, it's a dry fire, but it should be no recoil. You'll be surprised. Man, that drill helped me really get past my jerkiness when I shoot. I'm still not that great of a shot, but I try.
So you have a friend from Taurus?
Yeah.
Ask him if you can. I have a rifle. It's a 9mm carbine. It's a CT9.
CT9?
And I cannot find any magazines for CT9.
I bet you Bob in the chat could find you one, or Mike Henderson.
So I can find, and it might actually use the same magazine as some other guns out there, but it's a 9mm, and I only have two 10-round magazines. So when I bought this thing, I bought it right after right after the election, and I said, "So which gun will he not come for on your shelf?" And he said, "This one. It only has 10-round magazines, and it's a 9mm, shoots like butter." So that's what I got. And then I bought the Mac 90 right after that. Figured I would dig a hole in the backyard if I had to. But
Nice. Well, hey man, I don't want to keep you too much longer. I really appreciate you coming on the channel and hanging out. Hopefully this is a lot more clear, because I had to bump up our internet speed and all that, because the last couple lives looked real choppy on my side, and I was kind of bummed out about it. So I appreciate you doing the outside live with the fire, man. If I'd known you were going to do that, I would have done the same. Because I need to test out my theory anyway.
I thought you might have done that. So I was going to have you side by side, and I should have brought my cable from inside. What I actually did is I pushed my table closer to my bedroom window so I could be closer to my router, because I'm normally sitting at my desk. I run 4 monitors usually at my desk. I do software testing, so I usually have multiple monitors, multiple things going on, automation, all that stuff. But I dragged everything outside when I grabbed some old monitors and set them up outside, and it is getting kind of cold out here now. So
yeah. Real quick in the chat, Tyler James Gillis Music. I'm still waiting. He was one of the original subscribers from a long time ago. He's supposed to write me like an intro song or something for the channel. I remember I asked him a couple times, but damn, Tyler, I haven't seen you in the chat in 6-7 months, bro. Wow. And
you want me to sing you a song for the intro?
No, I don't. I don't. So December 12th is going to be the 1-year anniversary of Smash Time channel. So I'm going to go live December 12th. We're going to chop it up a little bit, and I'm going to talk about the channel and all kind of like behind the scenes of how I got started. I'm going to show the analytics of the progress of the channel. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool.
Looking forward to it.
So what's your sign off? What's your send off? What do you got working? What do you got cooking?
Stay wild, y'all.
Hey man, thanks so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Please subscribe to his channel. Please subscribe to my channel. We both really appreciate it. Thank you so much.